They say there are places where time no longer flows, forgotten houses, isolated, that seem to breathe on their own. Places where clocks stop ticking and screams never leave. The Windcroft House is one of those places. For over a century, 23 people have vanished inside it. No bodies, no traces, no explanation, only silence. And a house that seems to be waiting. The Windcroft Manor stands on the edge of Wychwood Forest in the north of England. It was built in 1873 by Edward Windcroft, a wealthy textile industrialist. The man had a strange reputation, a recluse, obsessed with death and the occult. It's said that he lost his wife and daughter in a fire, and that he built the house to find them again. Villagers claim that, at nightfall, strange lights flickered through the windows, as if someone or something was still living inside. In 1891, the first disappearance was recorded. A young laborer delivering materials never came back. The police found his cart, but the horses were dead, eyes wide open, frozen in terror. Months later, two investigators entered the house. 3 days passed before they were found. Sitting in the parlor, their eyes empty, their minds blank. They remembered nothing. From that day on, the mansion was abandoned. But the disappearances continued. In 1952, 5 students of parapsychology decided to spend a night inside Windcroft. One of them, Alan Pierce, brought along a reel-to-reel recorder to document their stay. The tapes were later recovered and classified by authorities. But part of one recording leaked. You can hear voices, nervous laughter, then a long scream, followed by absolute silence. The recorder kept running for 6 more hours. No sound. The students were never seen again. Between 1960 and 1990, several hikers claimed to have seen the house in the middle of the forest, even though it appeared on no map. Some said they saw lights behind the windows. Others heard children's voices. A woman in 1978 reported finding a doll with her own name stitched into the fabric. Others swore the house changed places, that the front door sometimes led to an endless staircase, sometimes to a wall, and every time the air smelled of ashes and damp earth. In 2004, a team of documentary journalists set out to uncover the mystery of Windcroft. They installed thermal cameras, motion detectors, and spent 3 nights inside. The first night, nothing. The second, dull noises inside the walls. And on the third night, all cameras stopped working at exactly 3:33 a.m. The journalists were never found. The only item recovered was a memory card containing a single image, a door, slightly open, and behind it, a face, the same face as Edward Windcroft. Some believe the house was built on a magnetic fault, a place where time folds upon itself. Others speak of a gateway between worlds, opened by Windcroft in his desperate attempt to bring his family back. A scientific team once detected abnormal electromagnetic levels in the basement, but no rational explanation was ever confirmed. The villagers even today refuse to talk about it. Some say the house no longer exists. Others insist it appears to those who call it by name. Today, Windcroft appears on no map. The land was bought by the British government and labeled a protected forest zone. No structure stands there. And yet, witnesses still claim to see lights in the fog, shadows behind the trees, and to hear voices whispering their names. Some say they've dreamed of the house, and then found it by accident in the very place it should never have been. Perhaps the Windcroft house never truly existed. Perhaps it's only waiting for someone to find it again. And if, one night, you hear a voice in the wind whisper your name, don't answer.